Hi everybody, it's Teresa with ReSticksIn.com, and you'll have to excuse my husky voice. I have been hit in cold and flu season and I'm fighting off a little bit of a cold. But that actually works out great with what I'll be making today. I could definitely use a nice cozy scarf to keep me warm and keep that winter chill off as I fight these colds off for the rest of the season. I'm going to be using this as an ornament for my cozy Christmas tree. I think miniature scarves tied around the branches is just adorable, but you could make this in a regular old grown-up size for anyone on your Christmas list, especially teachers or mail carriers, some people that you'd like to do just a sweet little gesture for, but you're really watching your pennies because this is a super cheap project, but it's really lovely. So what I have here is polar fleece, and I've just got it folded, so this is how it comes off the bolts, folded in half, and then I've got it folded in half one more time. And to make my miniature scarves, I'm going to cut this whole length, and then I'm going to cut it 2.5 inches wide. For a regular scarf, I don't know, maybe 5 inches, 6 inches would be a good width, but you know, you can customize that based on the look that you're going for. So I'm going to get this nice and neatly laid out to do my cutting. And then I'll just use my ruler here and a rotary cutter. It's my favorite way to get my nice, clean, straight edges. Cutting through 4 layers of polar fleece does take a little bit of elbow grease. So then, oh, looks like I missed a spot. So now I'm going to cut off this ugly, ragged selvage end, and I'm going to cut through this fold. So this will give me 2 pieces that I'm cutting out at once. And I do it this way because it's really efficient, but anytime you cut long fabric, it can be really difficult to keep your edges straight. So folding it in half and making it as few cuts as possible and as short cuts as possible will just make everything look neater and cleaner. So one little cut there, and I've got 2 pieces. So I've been cutting already, and I'm gonna get this other color, this fun print I found, and I'm gonna sandwich those 2 pieces together. I'm just making sure I have the fuzziest side out, and pin that in place a couple of times. And then I'm going to sew just the sides, not the bottoms. I'm going to sew just the sides together all the way down on both sides, so that these 2 pieces won't shift around on you, and it'll just give it a nice finished look. Here we go. It's simple as pie, but it gets the job done for just a little ornament. If I was doing this for a scarf I was actually going to wear, I might take an extra minute to add a little bit more decoration to this stitch, maybe even just a simple overcast stitch, just to make it just really beautiful. So now we are I mean, you really could stop here, but I'm going to add a little fringe. So I'm going to just take my scissors, although you could do this with your rotary cutter too, and just snip maybe a 1/4 of an inch, 1/3 of an inch wide strips. And if I was doing this on a bigger scale for one that I was actually going to be wearing, I would do the strips wider too. But for this little ornament, I'm keeping everything small. And you can see just I'm being extra precise with this. They get wider and wider as they go, but who cares? It's just a little ornament. Okay, so now I'm going to just take these 2 pieces and knot them together. You might have seen little blankets done this way. It's just a really sweet way of adding some quick fringe and finishing off this scarf. You know, polar fleece comes in so many beautiful patterns and rich, intense colors that it's so fun for outerwear, especially these little scarves. You can tie this on to any kind of an outfit and just pump everything up and make it beautiful. I think that on my tree, these are going to be something that by themselves might not look, you know, if you just saw this sitting on a rack at a store, you might not think anything of it as far as a tree ornament goes. But once they're on the tree, you just watch. They're going to make such a massive impact. There we go. How sweet is that? I love how when you tie it, the knot, the contrasting color ends up coming forward. There we go. All done. How sweet is that? So I'm going to go and tie it around my tree branches just like I was tying it around a neck. So that means there's a million and one ways that you can tie it, but I'll probably keep it simple and just kind of make it lay like that and show that contrasting fabric. This is going to make such a huge impact on my tree, but I think I might just keep on going and make it in that bigger size for all of those last minute things that you forget to add to your list, you know, like the bus drivers and the teacher's aide and anybody who might give you a gift that you're not expecting. These are so quick to wrap up, to whip up, and they're so adorable that this might just be a Christmas lifesaver for you. So I hope that this is inspiring you to make something for this Christmas with your loved ones, and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any more of my great ornament ideas for my bundled up cozy Christmas tree. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.